What up, guys? I'm back for a little bit anyway. Sorry for the absence. Lots happened over the last couple years, and it's time to get back into this. So, terrible shot with the sun. Anyway, well, I guess I better show you all the new project. Well, this is the newest project. You might see some other clips before this particular one, but I recently bought this car. And it is a 1966 Ford Galaxie 500. It is all original, minus the rollers I just put on it, because it had the original wheels, but the tires were delaminating. But when I say this thing's all original, like, oh, it is all original. Factory 289 2-barrel carburetor. That'll change next, but yeah, not a bad buy. But it's time to do a little bit of pressure spraying so we can get ready to start intake swap and put some fuel injection on this deal. So keep watching. Well, we got her cleaned up, a little better than it was anyway, and it's definitely still original. But yeah, factory 2-barrel, factory AC, power steering, manual brakes. I ain't mad at it though. All that's gonna change before too long. But that's next to go. Let's get this thing inside and up on some stands and tear down. All right, we're back in the shop, and I got this thing up on jack stands and try to get switched around here. And I decided last night that I was going to try to get this thing to start with the carburetor. Well, hooked it to a water bottle, flipped it over, the fuel bowl held, so we started cranking on it, and the starter just said nah, no more. So we got a new starter, and we're going to put that thing on there and give this thing another shot, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, we're back. New starter's installed. I'll put the ground back on. And just realized I forgot the keys. So I'll be right back. Alright, try this again. Hell yeah. Fired right up. Try it again. I think I got it figured out. So believe it or not, this thing did fire up and run. As you heard, the video fell down, but so what we got here is a custom made S-hook to some zip ties from my hardware store to a Members Mark water bottle full of 2-stroke gasoline, 3/8 fuel line, sourced by O'Reilly Auto Parts, to the carburetor. Now, if you notice, I don't have any hose clamps. I can't find one in my shop. I know I got a ton of them, I just can't find it. So here's some zip ties here, and they're actually holding to the carburetor. Now, this thing did fire up and run for a few seconds, but I got an idle issue. Things wanting to rev up really high. So we're going to work on that, get that figured out. And then the factory fuel pump still down in this thing, but as you can tell, there's no fuel line. So we're gonna fix that stuff up. We're gonna put a fuel line, probably put a gas can right here, run some fuel line to it, and see if we can't get this thing to go down the road just a little bit to test drive it. But before I can do that, the test drive, I gotta figure out why I got no brakes. So we'll get that figured out after the running issue and see what we got. Just got back in the shop. Had to go get some parts, return some cores, and that's enough for the night. Catch y'all in the next video.